Ford Focus. Does the techfest hatch deliver? The once groundbreaking Ford Focus now enters its fourth generation after 2 decades of growth. Yes, it's been a big seller for the company that used to dominate the UK market, but we're referring to its inexorable waddle into middle-aged spread. Yes, the 2011 to 2018 Focus was a good all-rounder, and still not far off class leadership when it shuffled off this mortal coil. But compared with the brilliant original from 1998, it was a rather tame effort. Ford says that the Focus Mk4 has been designed to evoke memories of the original, and that the company claims it's the best Focus, the best car, it's ever launched. Given the company's successful back catalogue, that some claim. The fourth generation of Ford's middle-sized hatchback is nothing less than the best car we have ever designed, developed and manufactured. So says Stephen Armstrong, CEO of Ford of Europe, Middle East, and Africa. Why does Ford think the new Focus is the best car it has ever launched? As well as being designed to recreate driving dynamics of the first generation car, this is an entirely new proposition, apart from a couple of nuts and bolts, which is lighter, more efficient, and packed with so much safety kit that Ford says nothing in its market sector comes close. A lighter and stiffer structure helps massively in achieving these goals. Ford says that the Focus Mk4 has 20% better torsional rigidity than before, which helps play a significant part in its improved NVH and tightened up ride and handling. We'll get to how much better it actually is. In addition, a longer wheelbase means that it's roomier inside, even though it occupies a similar footprint than before. And just for good measure, the sleeker, lower body pays off with excellent aerodynamics, CD 0.27 for the skinny-tired base model, and a more arresting look. Again, we'll get to that later. Finally, and most importantly, Ford claims that it's the best driving Focus yet, with the sharpest, most communicative steering. This is where the original Focus scored so highly. Step forward, Richard Parry Jones, and where we have very high hopes and expectations. In terms of where the Focus Mk4 fits into the Ford scheme of things, it's a real franchise reboot. Question is whether it's a successful one, and based on the styling, you'd have to say no, given the number of similarities it has with the current Mazda 3. The Focus has a strong visual identity, and pretty much all of its strongest design cues are missing from the Mk4. In reality, it's more big Fiesta crossed with generic Hammerly hatch, and a disappointing effort considering it's being compared by its maker with the radical, brilliant original. That car redefined the family car sector, whereas this one typifies this. As such, it's designed to appeal to as many buyers as possible while offending as few as possible. A bit like the 1990 Escort was, then. Don't get us wrong, it's good looking, and we like the muscular haunches, the reverse slope rear edge to the side windows and the indentations along the flanks, but we're just not wowed by it. Inside, it has more rear legroom, by 5 centimeters, it feels more, a deeper boot and a cleaner, crisper dashboard with clearer displays and a bigger touchscreen in 2 sizes according to grandness. Crucially, the aircon controls are still real knobs and buttons and don't require digging through a screen menu, even if they are sighted too low to speed read. The center console, now lower and less looming, has lost its manual handbrake, a move which will be welcomed by some and regretted by others. There's a credible air of quality, with tight gaps and yielding surfaces, but the top of the dashboard feels disappointingly sticky unless you have the stitched and clad Vignal version. Top Focus's get a B&O Play stereo system, which sounds excellent, a wireless phone charging pad and Ford's latest Sync 3 multimedia interface, which you'll either love or hate. UK prices for the new Ford Focus hatchback family range from £17,930 to £25,450.